Hello, welcome to my channel. Last time we have seen the basic equations of a straight line and how to apply them in the given equations. So basically we have covered two videos on straight line and I have attached the link in my description box. Today we'll start point and a line. So basically if a point is lying on a line, it should satisfy that line. Which means, say for example, this is my line and the equation of this line be 2x minus 3y is equals to 4. So if I take any point on this, it should satisfy this equation. Whatever be the point I am taking, it should satisfy the given equation. Satisfy, which means whatever be the value of x and y there, if I put that value of x and y in that equation, I should get 4. Okay, say for example, this question. This is my straight line. Let me draw a graph. And this is a straight line. And the equation of this line be x equals y. Or I can say x minus y equals 0. So how many points, doesn't matter how many points are lying on this straight line, all points should satisfy the given equation, which means, suppose this is at origin. That means x is 0, y is 0. So if I put 0 minus 0, I'll get 0. Now take the next point, you'll get 4, 4, 3, 3. So if I put x equals 3, y equals 3, 3 minus 3 equals 0. Satisfy, which means whatever be the value of x and y you're putting in given straight line, it should give you the answer which is on the right side of the equation. Let me do one question, how we can use this to calculate the values. So the question is, the equation of a straight line is given as ax plus by equals 9. There are 2 points given on the straight line. Points are 2, 3 and 4, 6. 4, 7, sorry. So 2 points are given, 2, 3 and 4, 7. You have to calculate the values of A and B. So what you need to do, because these 2 points are lying on this straight line, so they will satisfy it, which means I need to put the value. So for the first point, my equation will be, in place of x I need to write 2, in place of y I need to write 3. And for the second one, it should be, put x equals 4 and y equals 7. Now what you need to do is, just use solve the simultaneous equation. So multiply it by 2 by 2 by 2. So I'll get 4a plus 6b equals 18, and this is 4a plus 7b equals 9. Subtract this, you will get minus b equals 9, that is b equals negative 9. And then put the value of b in any of the equation, just put the value of b here. So 4a minus 9 into 7 equals 9. 4a is equals to 9 plus 9 into 7, that is 63, and 4a, 63 plus 9, 72, and a is equals to 72 over 4, which will give you 18. So a is 18 and b is minus 9. So which means, how can you solve this question? What you need to know is, you have 2 points, 1 point, so how many points are given? It should satisfy the straight line. So that is about the point and a line. Now the next topic is the angles between the straight line. So this is angle between two lines. So this is my one straight line. Let us say the equation of this line be ax plus by plus c, or in slope form it will be y is equals to mx or m1x plus c1. This is my second straight line. Which is y is equals to m2x plus c2. And this is the angle between these two lines. This angle, this is the angle between these two lines. So there is a formula by which you can calculate this angle, and this is given as tan theta equals m1 minus m2. It should be an absolute, which means the answer should be positive. m1 minus m2 over 1 plus m1 m2. Now, say for example, the equation is given as there are two angles, two straight lines. The first straight line is given as x plus 3y equals 5. And second line is given as x minus 2y plus 5 equals 0. So the very first thing is you need to convert them into their slope form, like this form, y is equals mx plus c. So this will be 3y equals 5 minus x, y equals 5 minus x over 3, or y equals 5 over 3 minus x over 3. For second equation, I can write it as x plus 5 equals 2y, or y is equals to x over 2 plus 5 over 2. These are my two straight lines. From here I can see that m is, for this one, m1 is minus 1 over 3 and m2 is 1 over 2. Put these values. So tan theta is equals to, in absolute form, m1 minus m2 minus 1 over 3 minus 1 over 2 divided by 1 plus 1 over 2 minus 1 over 3. So this will be negative 1 over 2 multiplied by 1 over 3. So tan theta, if I solve the numerator, I'll get minus 5 over 6, and denominator is also minus 5 over 6. So cancel it out, you'll get tan theta equals 1, and theta equals tan inverse 1, which is 45 degrees. So the angle between these two straight lines are 45 degrees. So this is how you can calculate the angle between the straight line. Now there are few conditions for a straight line, especially in angles. In angle between straight line, there are two cases. First is either line can be parallel or it can be perpendicular. So just by looking at the equation of two straight lines, you can get to know whether they are parallel or they are perpendicular. How? Because we know tan theta is equals to m1 minus m2, 1 plus m1 m2. These are two lines and their angle is theta. If these two lines are parallel, clearly angle between them is 0. There's no angle. So in place of tan theta, I'll write 0. So tan 0 is 0. I'll get 0 here. If I cross multiply, I'll get m1 minus m2 equals 0, or m1 equals m2. So this is my condition. When the lines are parallel, their slope should be equal to each other. That is, if the equation is y is equals to 3x minus 4 and y is equals to 3x plus 7. Clearly slope for both the equations are 3, they are equal, and just by looking at I can clearly understand that these two lines are parallel to each other. So that's our first condition. The second condition is when the lines are perpendicular. Okay, there can be three cases, which means one when the lines are parallel, second when the lines are perpendicular, and third is when they make some angle. We have seen when they make some angle you need to calculate using this formula, but when they are parallel or perpendicular it's much more easier to understand them just by looking at the equations. Now we are looking for the perpendicular case. So if two lines are perpendicular to each other, so this is one line and this is second line. When they are perpendicular to each other, they make 90 degrees. 90 degrees, same, we need to use that formula, tan theta is equals to m1 minus m2 1 plus m1 m2. When they are perpendicular, I need to put tan 90. Tan 90 is infinity, and infinity which means 1 over 0. Now I need to cross multiply. When I cross multiply it, I'll get 1 plus m1 m2 equals 0. 1 equals minus m1 m2, or m1 is equals to minus 1 over m2. Either of the equation, like you can write 1 plus m1 m2 equals 0, or m1 m2 is equals to minus 1, or m1 equals minus m1 over m2, or m2 is equals to minus 1 over m1. Simple. Basically their product should be equals to minus 1. Like take the example of this line. This is 3 equals y equals 4x minus 3, and it's y equals minus 1 over 4x plus 7. If I look at the slope of these, it has slope 4, it has slope minus 1 over 4. If I multiply them together, I'll get minus 1. That means when the product of the slope of two lines are equal to minus 1, that means they both are perpendicular to each other. So this is about the case of the angle between two lines, and in the next class I'll continue with that and we'll do more questions on the same. So if you want one-to-one tutoring, as usual I have attached the link of my site in the description box, and for the previous two videos also you can refer the videos that have described in my description box. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you. Take care.